at a prison in upstate New York. Within a half hour of arriving to the prison, he was found dead. 9 guards were charged in the fatal beating death of Robert Brooks. Tyrone Bowman live. Let's get down to this program, to this video right now.
The U.S. meanwhile.
I don't know what this is here, but I gotta get rid of it. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll have this video up. Okay. Check out the video. All of these officers are white. Every last one of them.
Prison inmate brought to a new prison in upstate New York. Authorities say within a half an hour of U.S. meanwhile, the prison inmate brought to a new prison in upstate New York. Authorities say within a half an hour of arriving there, the inmate was clinically dead. Tonight, hear the disturbing police video, and now 9 former corrections officers are charged. Here's Stephanie Ramos.
Tonight, multiple corrections officers seen in this disturbing body camera video beating Robert Brooks at a New York State prison, now charged in his death. Brooks had just been transferred to the Marcy Correctional Facility near Utica.
About a half an hour later, he was clinically dead.
6 former officers charged with murder, all 6 plus 3 others charged with manslaughter. Last December, the officers seen choking, punching, and kicking the 43-year-old in the face, torso, and genitals.
I think any sentient human being looking at the tapes naturally comes to the conclusion that he must have said something. He must have spit at the officers. He must have resisted in some way. And the fact of the matter is, he did absolutely nothing.
An autopsy finding Brooks died from homicide caused by asphyxia due to neck compression and multiple blunt force injuries. Tonight, Brooks' family calling the charges a step toward accountability.
These men murdered my father. It was on video. These men need to be prosecuted and convicted of the crimes they made.
Brooks had been serving a 12-year prison sentence for assault. All of the charged officers pled not guilty, and some have been released on bond. David.
Stephanie Ramos with us here. Steph, thank you.
We're trying out the Roto Q360.
Of course, they all pled not guilty. They'll get some lying defense attorney to try to justify why these scummy cops, this garbage, this trash, murdered a man who you had in handcuffs. You had him subdued. Each one of them took turns viciously spitting on him, choking him, throwing him on the floor until they killed him. They murdered him, point blank. They can lie all they want. They can hide behind their attorneys all they want. They can try to justify their racism and their bigotry all they want. They're hoodlums. They're thugs. They're probably skinheads, Nazis, infiltrated into the police force, call themselves getting back at black people. Who are they to decide if a person is innocent or guilty when they have been adjudicated in a court of law and have been sentenced by the judge? It's not their job to judge them nor to punish them. And the video clearly speaks. That's why out of Los Angeles, California, when the riots broke out in the 90s about the vicious beating of the late Rodney King, they had to have 2 trials in order to convict those scummy, trashy officers. And they tried to justify it. This is the reason why black people do not trust the police. They're not our friends. They're not our buddies. They're not our pals. Because on any given day, when they leave home, they link up with the people who they call their brothers in blue. And they lie and cheat and steal and cover up for each other. This is a stipulated fact. It goes on every day. And I'm a law student, pretty soon to be a lawyer. And I'm in court almost every day. And I see cops lie under oath and try to get away with it. No matter what the late Mr. Robert Brooks said or did, what happened to him was totally unjustifiable. And how the heck is a man pronounced clinically dead after being in the prison for only 30 minutes? Because you murdered him. And then they get angry and get mad when we talk about these things. You darn right we're going to talk about them. And I'm going to report them. Kindly subscribe to Tyrone Bowman Live, because there are a lot of things we're going to be talking about. There's more than politics to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. I like to cover everything that's going on in the world as much as I possibly can. Never surrender. Never quit. Thank you for watching.